Hi, it's your guy Frank. Have you ever felt that you are not good enough, you are not smart enough, that you're not even born for success? Well, I felt like that before, and what I'm going to share with you in this video is why you felt like that and what practical steps that you can take to overcome that feeling and be better. Now, let's address the problem. You felt that way because there is a lack of the growth mindset. Growth mindset, it's simply the belief that you can get better at anything through learning, hard work, dedication, persistence. And the direct opposite of this, it's a fixed mindset. This is the mindset that you are either good at something or you are bad at it. There is just no room for growth. It's like someone who is boxed in, right? Of course, that's not a place anyone will want to be in, right? The way I see a growth mindset is like a foundation for life. For example, someone who is building a house, what do they do first? They lay the foundation, they lay the groundwork, the concrete and every other thing, so that structures will be on top of the foundation, right? It's the same with our mind. If our mind is not built strong, we'll have challenges in life, a lot of challenges going through life. I'm sure you'll be asking, what are the steps that will help me to build a growth mindset? Well, I've got you. And in this video, I'm going to lay it all out, steps that have worked for me and worked for people around me. But before I get to that, I want you to smash the subscribe button, share, and like the video. Let's get to it. The first one, which I think is the most important one, is believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. It's difficult walking around a defeated person mentally. But how do you learn to believe in yourself again? Because the truth is that no one was born in this earth the defeated person. It's our environment, our society, the kind of family you were born into, or the challenges that you face that have made you feel that or lose that belief in yourself. And today, I'm going to share with you a mental hack that always works for me, and I've worked with people around me. And this is it. You have to find a task, a challenge, a situation which you have been into, and somehow you overcame it. Somehow you pulled through. You have to remember explicitly the details, the date. You can't just make this thing up to your mind. You have to remember the exact date that these things happened, how you skated through. Remembering it to yourself, to your mind, it's a burst of motivation. It's a burst of reassurance to yourself that you can be able to do similar thing again in the future. That you can be able to go through such a challenge or any other challenge that's related to that in the future. So that is one way that you can handle and restore belief to yourself again. Secondly, you have to embrace challenges that come your way. My friend, you cannot run away from challenges. It's impossible. Life is full of challenges. You cannot just skate through life without challenges. So it's only when you embrace it, and you cannot have someone come and do everything for you. Okay? It's harsh, but it's life. So I will give an example, right? When I was growing up, I used to hide from difficult tasks. Okay, even in schools, when we have assignments, group works, I would love to join the groups with lesser works to do. Okay, um, just so I can get away from doing the more difficult task. And not until I got a little older, I realized that was a disservice to myself. Look, challenges helps to bring out the best in us, help us to learn, help us to toughen up. And point in time, you have to toughen up. There's no other way around it. So challenges will help to bring out the best in you. Thirdly, we have persistence through difficulties. You see, this life is full of setbacks, especially if you want to get to your goals. No one goes through life smooth sailing. There are challenges here and there. There are setbacks, things to draw you back, things to make you want to quit before time, before you get to your goal. For example, Remember J.K. Rowling? She was rejected 12 times. 12 times before Harry Potter was published. I'm sure we all remember her. So if she had stopped maybe on the 10th, maybe we wouldn't have seen Harry Potter. Yeah, and we all know how her career turned out. Now her books are among the best-selling of all time. That's a remarkable achievement. So this reminds us to just keep pushing, regardless of the challenges that comes our way, as long as it doesn't take us out. Next, we have learning from criticisms. You have to see criticisms as an essential tool for you to grow. Be open to feedbacks. I'm talking about the criticisms that are geared towards helping you to improve, to be a better person. These are the criticisms I'm talking about. And these are the criticisms that you should take as an essential tool to improve your skills. For example, we all know Elon Musk, and we all know what he has achieved. His company, SpaceX, was the first company to ever produce a reusable spaceship to go to the space and come back and could also be used next time. And before he got to this, he had a lot of criticisms. A lot. If he had listened to the naysayers, he wouldn't have gotten to where he is today, and he wouldn't have, made such a remarkable achievement that is going for generations. So, take criticisms as a tool and not the other way around. Last but not the least, draw inspiration from other people's success. Let other people's success inspire you rather than being threatened by it. Be jealous, envious. Jealousy is a limiting emotion. You don't want to be stuck in there. Trust me, bro. You don't want to be. So, be inspired by other people's success and not rather be threatened by it. The sky is big enough for everyone. And someone's success doesn't take nothing away from what you can achieve or what you can be. Rather, see it as what can be obtained in the future if you work hard and if you're dedicated towards your goals, rather than be threatened, jealous, or envious about someone else's success. This for me, I think is also very important, very, very important, because I see a lot of people who are busy being jealous or envious instead of working on their own. So on a final note, these steps are practical, they are relatable, they've worked for me, and I've seen people around me use it, and it has also worked for them. They've gone on to achieve more in their career. And I hope it also works for you, that you'll be able to use it and you've learned something from this. Remember, you are a light to someone's life, so keep shining. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next. Cheers.